The unstoppable journey of a young boy. In a small village nestled between lush green hills, there lived a boy named Arjun. He was known for his determination and curiosity. From a very young age, Arjun was fascinated by stories of explorers, scientists, and great leaders. He often dreamed of becoming someone important, someone who could change the world. His mind was constantly filled with ideas, and he believed nothing could stop him from achieving his goals. However, his journey wasn't going to be easy. One summer morning, Arjun was helping his father in the fields. As they worked, his father noticed Arjun staring off into the distance. "What's on your mind, son?" he asked. Arjun smiled and said, "I want to study in the city. I want to learn more, do more, and be more." His father looked at him with pride but also concern. "That's a noble dream, Arjun. But the city is far, and we don't have enough money to send you to school there." Arjun's heart sunk, but he quickly shook off the feeling. He was determined. "I will find a way, father. I'll work hard, save money, and make it happen." His father smiled at his son's resolve, but deep down, he worried about the many obstacles that lay ahead. Arjun knew that achieving his dream would require hard work and patience. So, he started by working after school, helping his neighbors with small tasks like carrying goods, cleaning, and running errands. He saved every penny he earned, refusing to spend even a little on things he didn't absolutely need. His friends often laughed at him. "Why work so hard, Arjun? We should be playing and enjoying our time," they would say. But Arjun knew what he wanted. He didn't let their words affect him. He was focused on his goal, and nothing could distract him. "I have dreams, and I can't let anything stop me," he would tell himself whenever he felt tired or discouraged. One day, while Arjun was working in a shop, the shopkeeper noticed how hard he was working. "You're a bright boy, Arjun. Why don't you spend your time like other children, playing and enjoying life?" the shopkeeper asked. Arjun replied, "I want to go to the city and study. I want to achieve something big in life, and for that, I need to work hard." The shopkeeper nodded but added, "It's good to have dreams, but the city is a tough place. Many people go there and fail. Are you sure you want to take that risk?" For a moment, doubt crept into Arjun's mind. Was he being foolish to think he could succeed where so many others had failed? But then he remembered all the stories of great people he admired. They too had faced doubt and failure, yet they had kept going. "I may fail," Arjun said, "but I'll never know if I don't try. I'll keep working hard until I reach my goal." The shopkeeper smiled, impressed by the boy's determination. "You're unstoppable, Arjun. Never let go of that fire inside you." Months passed, and Arjun's savings grew slowly but steadily. One evening, as he was counting his money, his father came into his room. "Arjun," his father said softly, "I've been thinking. You've been working so hard, and you deserve a chance to follow your dreams. I've decided to sell a small part of our land to help with your education." Arjun was speechless. His father's sacrifice touched him deeply. "But father, I don't want you to sell the land. I can wait and save more." His father shook his head. "You've proven that you are serious about this. You've earned it. I believe in you, Arjun. you'll make us all proud. With his father's help, Arjun finally had enough money to go to the city. It was a bittersweet moment as he packed his bags. He knew that leaving home would be difficult, but he also knew that this was his chance to make something of himself. When Arjun arrived in the city, it was everything he had imagined: busy streets, tall buildings, and people everywhere. But it was also overwhelming. He had never been in such a big place before, and at times, it felt like he was just a small fish in a vast ocean. The first few weeks were tough. The school was harder than he had expected, and the cost of living was high. Arjun had to balance his studies with a part-time job just to survive. He often stayed up late into the night, studying by the dim light of his small room, but he never gave up. There were days when he felt exhausted and wondered if it was all worth it. But then he would remember his father's words, "You're unstoppable, Arjun." As months turned into years, Arjun's hard work began to pay off. He excelled in his studies and was offered a scholarship to continue his education at an even better institution. His professors were impressed by his determination and often praised him for his dedication. But Arjun's journey wasn't over yet. His final challenge came in the form of a major project, something that would determine whether he would graduate with honors. He had to develop a unique solution to a problem faced by his village, using the knowledge he had gained in the city. Arjun knew this was his moment. He worked day and night, using all the skills he had learned. He researched, experimented, and even traveled back to his village to better understand the challenges faced by his people. The pressure was immense, but Arjun remained focused. When the day of his presentation finally arrived, Arjun stood before a panel of professors and experts. He presented his project with confidence, explaining how his solution could improve the lives of people in rural areas. The panel was amazed by his work, and he was awarded top honors. Arjun returned to his village a hero. He had achieved what many thought was impossible. But more than his academic success, Arjun had proven that with determination, focus, and hard work, anyone could be unstoppable. His father, with tears in his eyes, hugged him tightly. "I knew you would do it, Arjun," he said. "You never let anything stop you." Arjun smiled and replied, "I couldn't have done it without your belief in me, father." From that day on, Arjun became a symbol of inspiration for everyone in his village. He often spoke to the young boys and girls, encouraging them to follow their dreams and never let obstacles stand in their way. Moral of the story: no matter how big the challenges in life may seem, with determination, hard work, and belief in oneself, anyone can become unstoppable.